loser's tear, and now he's in top 4. He's got to go the JDV though.
The local hometown hero over here in Washington and stuff like that. But we got Pac-Man versus Ryu starting off on PS2, Mars.
Yeah, and you know, this is a run back, according to JDV from Port 8.
Yeah, the last port. And
wow.
in that port, Asimo defeated JDV. So JDV's got a chip on the shoulder right now, trying to even out this set record between the two.
Yeah, and of course Asimo is one of the strongest Ryus, if not the strongest Ryu in the world, and he proves that this character is super scary and threatening in any aspect of bracket. And so of course, as these long losers runs progress, Asimo finds ways to keep himself in the game, and look at these conversions, 2 off ledge, so keeping it right back.
Let's watch this ledge trap, but JDV is going to find that nice reversal with that fair. Something we're going to be watching both these players is that both these players are parry masters. They're going to be using that a whole bunch. We see parry Nairs and Pac-Man, we see some parries from Ryu into like setups, and a lot of that is going to be a big factor with these safe aerials suddenly becoming a detriment.
That was really nice rinse and repeating right there from JDV. He does get that first stock there, and that's kind of the name of the game, right? Pac-Man does super well at a distance, and Ryu, unfortunately, you know, used that traditional fighting style of having to get up close and personal. Unfortunately, in Smash Brothers, that is not always the case for the win condition.
You have to do a lot of like patient play, like you're slowly cutting off the stage, and then when you do access that opportunity, Ryu can do some very explosive combos that can do a lot of damage and take stocks early.
Yeah, and as you can already see, like JDV is already super comfortable getting his lead here, playing at a distance, and kind of, you know, trying to find ways to keep this lead continuing to rise up. He wants to hold on to this first stock as long as he can. See if Asimo can try and bite a little bit, maybe falter a little too early. As you can see, he is just super in the zone right now.
Very much just controlling the state of the game, and a lot of it's going to come down to like how Asimo deals with hydrants and the fruit charge and stuff like that. Like, oh, you're going to destroy the hydrant and jump over and stuff, but that was a setup. Not able to take the stock, but that was cute to get some damage on the board.
I like that good little bell throw there, trying to maybe catch him off guard a little bit, but JDV back to stage.
Let's see. Oh, that Nair is so good. It comes up really, really fast. It can be a good outer shield, but also with some really good disengage from the scrambles. It's just retreating, and if it hits, it sends it out. Try for a read. Let's see up air. Shoryu. Yes.
It is. Okay.
Classic confirmed. Asimo taking that stock. And when we back to like, Ashimo's down like 114% right now, and there is threat of air. But if we do get a couple good Ryu hits, it could be very, very good for him.
Yeah, as you can see, JDV holding this lead right now. Just super reluctant to just kind of play back and just get their percent. Asimo has to do so much to climb this back up, but we do see the Shoto combos come in every now and then, racking up some really good damage off an interaction, but it is just difficult to even make that interaction occur when you have JDV literally playing this near perfect right now.
Okay, Asimo is just trying to use the center stage he has to get some good hits. We're going to see. Oh, that hydrant's going to come down from the heavens, though. It's going to interrupt Asimo, not able to create an area up to clank that hydrant in time. JDV with the full stock lead at this time, Mars.
Yeah, right now, Asimo is playing on his final stock here, but it's a little bit of a little reminder. Obviously, this is a matchup that Asimo has definitely dealt with back in Japan with T, of course. But it just seems so annoying on the Ryu end, and this is like obviously a no-brainer. But I like that Asimo still fighting back really hard. He's actually bringing this right back, right before our very own eyes.
Now, this isn't our first rodeo. We know what Asimo is capable of. He's able to just carry momentum and able to just find these big openings that you would not expect. Ooh, but that dash attack is so hard to punish directly, and not able to find that Shoryu and takes a punish for it.
Yeah, having to play this last interaction here perfectly dang near, because, you know, JDV is not going to let himself, you know, get ahead of the count. He's going to have that timer be his best friend, and he's going to catch that get up there and gets the forward smash to clean it up there. Game 1 going to JDV.
Yeah, so as we get longer, like go into the night and stuff like that, you have to imagine how the stamina of some of these players are. And JDV is known for playing a very patient and defensive style that can drain a lot of stamina from players and stuff like that. So I wonder how Asimo is going to reflect and try to deal with either like creating a lot of pressure to speed up the tempo, or trying to like match the pace of JDV and see if he can deal with that stamina.
Yeah, and that's a good perk that JDV contains. He's one of those players that, as you said, stamina is sometimes a huge factor pushing through in the later halves of these like one-day brackets. And JDV is the name of the game is that he can hold on for very long, and he's been so used to this play style, so used to what's consistent, that he is willing to go the distance with any sort of player. He is not afraid of any caliber. He is just willing to just you know what, this is what's going to help me win these sets, and there's not much you're going to do about it except figure it out.
As we say that, though, Asimo is starting to figure out some of JDV's corner pressure situations and just goes for the double jab. JDV doesn't press the out of shield option and just going to die to that Shoryuken, and Asimo takes the first stock lead of the set so far.
Yeah, this is actually such a good start here for Asimo, actually just playing with the lead that JDV was so comfortable with in game number 1, and now Asimo having to figure out his own resources.
Oh,
but
wow!
Oh, what a catch on the late hit from JDV. Gets a forward smash and connects, taking out the stock at 7.
Yeah, a little bit of a DI surprise going on there, and JDV is going to use that grab and he's going to start trying to even it up. But that focus attack comes at frame 2 and is able to intercept every singular hit minus some like really hard, strong percent ones. And now, Asimo is just holding the center stage at this time and trying to look for an anti-air on JDV's approach.
Yeah, just back to neutral right now. JDV only a slight deficit to deal with here, but with a Galaxian in hand, it's going to help him bring it back slowly. Now putting Asimo in a really bad spot.
Okay, Cherry's going to catch that roll. What's going to come next? Ooh, nice back air call trying to catch the jump. Let's see this ledge trap situation. Ooh, the Roland's going to get scouted with that nair. Hydrant's out. It's so annoying, but Backer's able to break it in one hit, but you have to be really careful because that's how the bait that he's looking for to get an opening. Nice Z-catch grab on the bell. Asimo is very, very good at intercepting the fruits as they come out or catching them, but that down smash meaty sour hit's not going to take the stock. Hydrant's not going to take the stock either. How do you get back?
Yeah, this is a lot of having to play around with recovering here. There's only so many routes Ryu can go where Pac-Man can just kind of catch him on the fly here. And yeah, this is a difficult spot to be in for any sort of Ryu player.
The thing is that like JDV still has to get like a raw hit, and as I say that, we get some DBZ with both sides getting that cross with that back air.
And despite the advantage state lasting as long as maybe 2 minutes, I mean, that trade was everything, and now Asimo right back in it, and it's last stock, just like that.
Exactly, that trade just like super shifted the momentum and stuff like that. Instead of like fearing like getting hit by a stray hit and not being able to find one afterwards, that big trade is now going to make it so Asimo is able to get some straight fireballs, get some aerials and stuff like that, and set up the percent that he wants JDV at. Ooh. Oh, the second up is not going to be able to link from that nair.
Okay, lingering nair does eat right through the orange. It's going to give Asimo a little bit of some time here to hold center stage. Going to have to catch this. Not going to catch the roll. Good on the patience.
Good parry. Is going to use the multi-hit. It's going to mess up Asimo going for a potential parry. Something we got to know is both these characters do have projectiles to zone each other out, but fruits are able to collide with Shaku and stop them. Ooh, catches the air dodge read. Let's see what he gets.
Yeah, massive damage right there racked up from Asimo.
Oh, denies recatch of the bell.
Oh,
Hera?
is not ready for it, but you got him on the platform. He's going to chase him across the platform, and Asimo brings it back to a 1-1 set.
And that's partially just like the fear that like Asimo puts in place and stuff like that. When Ryu is like hitting his shield and stuff like that, you're afraid because like Pac-Man's got stuff like nair out of shield and stuff that's fast, right? But if it gets trades like down till hits you like as you doing it kind of thing, then you gotta destroy you. So then what do? I want to get away from Ryu. I go for the roll, and Asimo is just so prepared and seasoned. Just goes, I see that, I can react to that. You're going to die now for it.
Play a little bit of cat and mouse too on that platform is everything to help Asimo push a little bit further into his bracket life, as now we're just diluted to a best of 3 here, and we got final destination for the counter pick coming out from Mr. JDV.
Yeah, got some Fatal Fury going on right now. There are no more platforms on the stage. They are going to be scrapping. The fruits and the hydrants are just going to be set up completely, but Ryu is going to be able to get unfettered advantage state going if we're able to get something.
Yeah, and with no platforms really for Asimo to reset himself, it's really just going to have to be a how well do you deal with Pac-Man on the stage here. It's really going to be a lot of preemptive kind of call-outs, a lot of, you know, ahead of the game landings. You're going to have to deal with Pac-Man at close range because that's exactly what happens when you are just not in the right place.
Whenever Pac-Man has bow in hand, you see the waddle from JDV, it's like a game of chicken. Oh, waits it out, but the retreating nair makes it so that the focus can't directly hit.
Okay.
Okay, situation. Jab block. Is that the stock? No, it's not going to take it.
But yeah, this is a very... It's very ironic, too, because obviously on a flat stage like Final Destination, Pac-Man thrives knowing that the opponent has nothing to do but stay horizontal to them. And there's so much coverage from multiple distances that Pac-Man can cover.
Exactly. Like the fast like anti-air rising aerials, the out of shields, the fruits. Ooh, the reverse Shoryu. Not going to land, and it's going to lead to you getting hit by that hydrant and that F smash double dip.
Yeah, this is already looking pretty strong for JDV. He's going to definitely cash this FD game. Not over yet. I'd like to see Asimo at least get a little bit of a fighting chance here on this first stock off of JDV because he is just running amok, not giving any sort of like pullback, I should say.
For real. And that Tatsu is not going to take the stock at this time. It's way too low of a percent. Down smash Kara cancel is a very creative way to deal with the Hydra, and I like that. Like, you still got to find a way to get the stock. And oh, that up tilt isn't going to blink properly.
Okay, I like that empty landing right there, trying to maybe catch him, letting go of the shield. Shield flicker is just not going to come out. JDV is holding his ground, and he's kept him at a Hydra too. He's kind of pushing him against the wall.
The dog is getting walked into the Hydra right now. Oh, Galaga combos? Nah, not even if I
That could be it. No, but good use of
Oh, good grab to call it the focus time by JDV. JDV is completely in the flow. He's playing completely like with confidence. Ooh,
oh, that's it.
Yeah, this is Tatsu.
Nice. Okay, Asimo getting one off the board here. Not gonna have the bleeding continue on for long, but
the bouncing orange.
unfortunately for Asimo, there is a long mountain to climb here.
That water is a stage hazard right now. It is messing up you very badly. Ooh, Bell?
That could do it.
Is that stock? No.
Not quite.
Up smash is significantly weaker than S smash. It kills, but like S smash is super duper kills. Back
yeah.
air? Yep.
Just go down there and just secure the deal. JDV cashing that one in near JV3, but that is Final Destination with Pac-Man with a lot of the characters that he fights because, I mean, you want a place to land. And Pac-Man is a character that pretty much is anti-landing.
Yes.
You gotta have to fight the pack. Gotta deal with it.
Pac-Man's interesting because like Pac-Man has a very proficient ledge trap, but also because you can make it back from anywhere Pac-Man, you do have opportunities when you see checkmate situations. Like when Ryu does Tatsu, there's a whole bunch of end lag afterwards, like full seconds, and Pac-Man's just able to get down there, get that back air, good awareness by JDV.
And I'm going to assume that the pre-local rule set is also the same as the main bracket?
Yes, I believe.
Okay, so I have some folks asking back home, like, oh, so if FD is such a good stage for Pac-Man, how could it be that we still went to the stage? Well, we are running a one-ban full DSR, if I'm not mistaken, so there was probably a stage that Asimo probably didn't want to go to.
Yeah.
Knowing that FD was pretty much like inevitable.
Yeah, but like FD is also like a pretty good stage for Ryu a lot of the time, but it just depends on if you get the stock lead. If you don't get that stock lead, it's very insurmountable.
Yeah.
But like if you do, then like it could be a huge step for shift. FD is just a very volatile stage.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but going to small battlefield now, a lot more balance. You have these platforms for upper extensions potentially, but right now JDV is just showing the dominance. Yeah, oh, a little bit of unfamiliarity. Trying to go for a show you on dash attack, but like it's just a little bit off because of how that dash attack interaction works on shield.
Right now, JDV is once again coming strong at Asimo, catching pretty much all of his landings, all of his decisions, and just not making this easy whatsoever.
Okay, Shaku's going to send the Hydrant and the Fireball, but JDV just going to take the corner. JDV is completely fine with retreating from the center stage for a setup kind of thing, because if you make the setup, then that can help you reclaim it as well. Just keep you away from the threats.
That cherry was lingering way too long. That force smash would have came out just in time. I think that could have definitely nicked Ashimo's second stock quite quickly. But luckily for him, he has a second chance at life here, still holding himself down to a stock.
Oh, okay, that's a good call out. That's what Ashimo's been looking for of a lot of this set. Just anti-airing JDV when he's going for setups with hydrants. And wow, okay, the grab humble is gonna break the trampoline instead of the situation. But that missed tech, F smash almost gonna take it coast to coast, Mars bars.
Yeah, and right now, we are definitely looking overseas right now. He played that stock from the right all the way to the left. We quite literally went west. We were looking for the gold.
Journey to the west going on.
We were looking for gold, and JDV is looking to cash in.
A little bit of fool's gold there, though.
Absolutely.
Oh, focus attack, not charged long enough, though, to get it confirmed. You still have this ledge trap opportunity, though, and some parries are coming out.
Like you said, this is a parry type of gameplay, especially between Ryu and Pac-Man.
Oh, just a little bit too early. The down tilt gets like a tipper hit or something like that, and it's not even it. But that should be downer up, I assure you. Very classic.
Okay, but you can't doubt Asimo quite yet. He has been fighting in the trenches since before top 32, so he definitely knows a thing or two about holding on for dear life. But of course, this last stock could have been everything, but the missed angle on the air dodge costing Asimo the loser's run that he had, falling to JDV 3-1.
Not like that.
Not like
Two
this.
very proficient players. You hate it when it ends with an SD, but c'est la vie. It happens from time to time, and we got to move on with the brackets.
You got to move on, and you know I think also the best thing about pre-locals too is that this is more like the precursor for a lot of these players, being able to handle being in bracket settings, in situations, pressure, all that. It's like coming back to you, right? And a lot of these players are very seasoned. They've been in the game for a long time. They know what it takes,